Are we live yet?
We're live,
Okay.
and also I don't trust a word you're saying.
No, just trust me, bro.
Anyone who refers to their dentist as their what'd you call him, an oral specialist?
My drug dealer.
I don't like.
He provides. I know a guy who, when I don't feel well, I call him and I get antibiotics.
You know what you should do if you don't feel well? Head over to erosandcompany.com. Use the promo code Pantelis. You get 15% off your order. Your competitors. You could order dildos from them at a 15% rebate and then resell them on your black market.
If I stuck a dildo in my mouth today from Eros and Company, then would you feel better?
You would feel better.
Would you?
You'd get healthy. I'd feel very good. I'd be like, he bought it from Eros. He's feeling good. I'm feeling good. Also, I keep forgetting to mention, like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube.
That helps.
Yeah, it helps. And now, sometimes when you say subscribe for the first time, people are watching the video on their phone, the subscribe button glows. Did you notice that?
I didn't notice that.
Oh,
I never know. No, I've been.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I've been neglecting all the things I'm supposed to do as a content creator. I don't do any of that stuff. I cut like 3 clips since the month of July. That's all going to change now with 75 Hard. That's my personal thing that I'm.
I did my workout. That's why you saw me with my hair down.
What did you
do? I just
do?
came out of the shower. I went to the gym downstairs and I worked out my chesticles and my abs.
Okay.
Yo, what?
Hey, you calm yourself.
Good. No.
And then I've been eating is going to be fine for me. I know how to eat. I did my reading and I'm doing audiobooks. I downloaded 2 new books for this whole thing.
That's great.
And I'm looking for a third one. I don't know what yet. I have 1 credit left on my Audible.
Okay. So that's all on you. Like you can do all that. I just want us to both work out for an hour and write for an hour. Everything else that you want to do.
The writing's going to happen tonight. I know what I'm going to write. It's for the show that we're filming, the little sitcom that we're going to do, the pilot. I'm just finalizing that.
Okay.
So that's where my writing will take place.
Well,
by the way, we lost 2 episodes in Vancouver.
What are you talking about?
Dude.
Oh, man.
We recorded. I brought all my equipment down there. I got the new Rodecaster video. I fucking spent so much money on this shit. New camera. Had all this equipment with us. It's a pain in the ass to bring equipment on flights, by the way. We set up. We record great episodes of Frenchcast and a Pantelis Podcast. We recap what's happening in Vancouver. I watched the episodes in Vancouver, so I know they were there. Go to pop in the hard drive to look at them at the airport. They're not in their folder.
No.
Like, what the fuck? Couldn't find anywhere. I paid like $200 for different software to scan the drive. They found the files. They repaired them, but they were broken. I paid money for another software to repair those. Those were fucking irreparable. So I wasted money.
To metaphorically just put the hard drive in a fucking bowl of rice. Just
exactly.
Yeah.
And it did nothing.
That's a shame. Yeah, no, corrupted files are a devil. I've had a handful of those over the years.
It happens.
It's not fun. I'm sorry to hear that. But in your case, then, if you're looking to do the, if you're looking to do that, well, you've alluded to the fact that you wanted to write some kind of pilot about your life.
Yeah, I'm opening it up more. So what I'm doing is, instead of it being about my life, it's about all of us, the show, because I feel like it's funner that way if it's not about me. I don't like myself. However, I'm writing a thing.
That means you're paying
separate.
attention, by the way. That's good. No one should like themselves.
No, I hate myself.
That's perfectly normal.
I'm writing something else based on my stuff just because there's some interesting stuff about my life, but that's separate. It's a whole different project.
I understand.
It's funner if it's all of us.
Your peripheral circle, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. So this will be good for you then, because I'm looking at, I don't actually sit down and write for my stand-up. Like, I just don't. I have ideas all the time that like come into my head and I write them down, and the formatting's fucked up. Like, it's all over the place. I have 18 folders. The reason I have 18 is because every time you max out on a certain number of like attachments, like fucking screenshots, audio messages, a note will just say no more. I've reached the max number of attachments you could fucking leave in a note, so that I just have to start a new one. So I have like, I've been doing stand-up like 2 years and a bit, but I guess I've been writing like fucking 3 years and a bit. Like, I wrote for a whole year before starting. So I have like almost 20 fucking notes worth of shit, and it's all fucked up. Like, it's all over the place. So I go on stage sometimes at like shows that I feel like an experiment with new stuff, and I don't know what I'm doing, but I say, okay, I have to force myself to do new stuff. So I'll literally just scroll and go, that idea.
And then you don't know what the fuck the idea is about?
Well, I see the note and I remember what I meant and I go, oh yeah, and then I just talk about it. And half the time I bat about 500. Like, sometimes it fucking bombs. Sometimes I get somewhere with it.
I mean, statistically, it seems like it would bomb. That strategy should bomb.
I know. I think I bat above average compared to how most people would do with that, but it's not like productive. It's not helping me, I don't think. It's helped me get like kind of competent, but of late, like, I feel like I'm not good at all. Like, I did the Bordel show last week, which you put me on, which I appreciate. I didn't like, it was,
you didn't do well?
It was okay. Like,
I wasn't there. You didn't do it. I'll break your fucking legs.
I got laughs, but like I was clearly like the worst set in the night. Like,
it was a good lineup though.
it was a good lineup. Like, and I didn't really eat shit, but like I just didn't do as well as I could have. I was rusty. Like I done 1 minute of stand up in the week prior, literally. So like,
well, what do you care? We wasted all our money. Went to Vancouver, recorded 2 episodes. We can't even salvage them. We just wasted.
No, listen. We all suck. I get it, but my point is,
you went to Skankfest. How was Skankfest? I heard you guys got into multiple adventures. You didn't have a place to stay. I want to hear about that right now. Josh isn't here to defend himself.
Okay, so first of all, Poseidon's coming in a little too hot. He's coming back from Vancouver. He's confident. He's making me feel his 3/4 zip. He's talking about how he's got to go to the jeweler tomorrow. Just like crazy immigrant.
He is very confident.
Shit.
Even though the end of the trip from Vancouver, he was so angry, and as was I. Air Canada, the worst airline in North America, hands down.
I won't argue that. I think most airlines suck.
The best one so far for me has been Porter. So what happened is Air Canada, after a series of fucked up situations, we'll put it that way, always screwing me over. I stopped using them and I started using exclusively Porter.
Okay.
For the past couple of months. 0 issues. Then when I was booking to go to Vancouver, I was with Poseidon. I'm like, these tickets are rather cheap. Check this out.
The Greek took over for a second there, but these chickens, cheap chickens.
So we buy the tickets to go to Vancouver with Air Canada, and that was my fault. And on the way back, dude, so we get there early to the airport. While we're there, they send us a message. They go, the flight is delayed. I'm like, all right, by 2 hours. I'm like, all right, well, it's not a big deal. Then while we're waiting at the airport, they go, your flight's been canceled completely. We're trying to rebook you on other flights. They send him to Edmonton, me to Toronto. That was the flights.
Okay.
And a day later, we're like, what do you guys do? This is insane. So we're like, first of all, we want to be on the same flight. And he's like, he's never been to Alberta. He's not even allowed to go to Alberta. Like, they're not going to let a cow like this leave Alberta.
Right.
So,
right. They're going to turn him into Wagyu.
Yeah. So we're freaking out. He's freaking out with the lady. And then what's the reason why we can't leave with our original flight? They go, because it's past curfew. There's a curfew at this airport. But the original flight that got delayed was leaving earlier than the flight they ended up making us leave with.
Hold on, what do you mean there's a curfew?
That's what they told us. They go, there's a curfew at the airport. That's why they couldn't. Our flight had to be canceled because it was too late.
Hold on, but our airport here has a curfew?
Not our airport, the airport there.
Anyways, you're a little all over the place.
But it doesn't make any sense because the flight that we ended up taking, Poseidon, if you remember, we left around 11 p.m. their time.
Yeah.
Look,
our flight was supposed to be at 9 something.
I'm a little lost, but it sounds like it was a clusterfuck.
Air Canada, it has nothing to do with Vancouver. This was at the end of the thing, but Vancouver had a lot of adventures, which we'll get into.
Yeah. Wait, hang on. That was just a side note to complain about the fact that you had a bad.
I just wanted on record to tell people to avoid Air Canada. They can go fuck themselves.
Yeah, at all costs.
Do you think that issue is because you were specifically booked on Air Canada? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying it happened with Air Canada.
Okay.
I have never had another airline tell me your flight is canceled.
Flights get canceled a lot.
Your flight's canceled, deal with it. That which was the initial reaction of Air Canada until we complained. And then they decided to fly us to do different cities when they had flights leaving directly from there. It's very upsetting. And then we found another flight that was leaving directly from there in the middle of the night. We didn't even notice. And we're like, why didn't you book us on that? And shit, it's too late now.
Yeah, there was a story a couple of years ago when Ryan Whitney, the former hockey player who hosts Spit and Chicklets, had a hell of a time coming back from Toronto, to Boston.
They're very bad.
He might have been booked on Air Canada. I don't know that for a fact, but I know that flights were getting canceled left and right. It might have been because a lot of people weren't traveling. It was a couple of years ago. It might have been like 2022. People were still afraid to travel post-COVID. So I think there were just fewer people on flights. And I think, I'm with you. I didn't even know this was a thing that they had in their back pocket. I thought if I book a flight, the flight's going to fucking take off and land at the time that they said. But apparently they have this power where they could say, we're not satisfied with sales. And it's like their return. It's kind of like if I don't like a watch and I return it to the jeweler, but I'm the customer. This is the business saying we're not satisfied with the business.
Yeah.
We're returning.
But no, we're keeping your money. You're staying where you are. Figure it out.
That's insane.
Yeah, you got to read the fine print.
Yeah, the fine print is go fuck yourself, Air Canada.
I'll tell you about Vegas.
Tell me about Vegas because you have a hotel story and then I have a hotel story.
Okay.
We both had a hotel mishaps.
I do need to put these on.
Okay.
I do apologize. Now, Pantelis, I do appreciate you very much. You've done a lot of, you've been very kind to me. You've given me you've been like a mentor in some way. So I really don't want to big dog you like this and put these on.
I appreciate it.
I know I have to look at you now through these glasses for the next little while. And my girlfriend doesn't like these. I like wearing these because I call them pussy repellents. It's like bug spray. I don't have to, because, normally, right, when I put on a pair of like Mont Blanc, designer glass, whatever, right, I got the whole Euro thing going on.
No self-respecting woman is going to try to have sex with cyberpunk Bret Hart, is what you're saying.
Correct.
Okay.
But when I go, a little too Euro style, pop a collar, nice translucent sunglasses with like an off-colored, maybe rose gold frame, Middle Eastern women in particular, I mean, it's crazy. I got to swat them away. It's a problem. Because I can't, I'm spoken for.
Yeah.
So it's a problem. So I have to wear these just to, thank God I'm only 5'10".
Thank God.
If I were over 6 feet, it'd be a problem. Now,
if you were a full-blown macaroni, but now you're just a tiny ravioli.
If I were a real man, thank God. But thankfully, I'm only a boy.
Bigger than macaroni.
They're thicker, but not longer.
Now, anyway, so this is just for Poseidon.
He may be a thick boy.
Ming. Poseidon, I want you to know I'm wearing these for you. This is not, I feel bad that Pantelis is collateral, this is your collateral damage.
It's hurting my eyes.
I'm so turned on right now.
It's just because I had to fucking put you in your place. I'm wearing these to put you in your place. You were too confident coming in before this
He
pod,
came in hot.
being like, bro, I feel like I was in Vancouver, bro. I'm the only real man that was in Vancouver. I was the only real man in that city. He fucking got off the plane. They thought, Sasquatch is here. In BC. So, by the way, I know I'm really short. Like, I told you, I think the first time I ever came on this pod, that I felt short the first time I ever went to do stand-up for an extended period in the States.
Yeah.
All the other comics were taller than me, which is crazy. Like, if you're tall, why the fuck you doing stand-up?
I'm tall.
Why are you doing stand-up?
I love it. I'm good at stand-up. It's my skill.
You are good at stand-up. I enjoy watching you do stand-up. It's not to say you, but it's like, fucking leave something for the rest of us. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're tall and you feel like you have a chip on your shoulder to the point you got to be the funny guy, it's like, what the fuck
I don't do it on purpose. It's in me.
I guess it's fascinating because normally you would think it's the little guy with the little man complex.
Yeah.
Whatever. In Vegas, same energy. Everyone's taller than me. It's crazy. Every American person is taller than me. I think it might be because they've been eating, they're like genetically enhanced people, It's
all the canola oil.
Yeah, the States it's a pharmaceutical experiment in a way. Everyone's just grown to be over. I feel like the average height in the States is like 6'1". I don't believe that to be true, but it's what it feels like anyway. I don't know.
The first time I went to Vermont, I guess they're like a blue collar state or whatever. Most people work like blue collar. And dude, when I walked into what was the restaurant? The Italian one?
Applebee's.
No. No. What's it called?
Olive Garden.
Olive Garden. Yeah.
You weren't that far off, to be fair.
I knew it would be something like that, and I knew it was Olive Garden, but way funnier.
Dude, everyone were giants. Everyone was gigantic.
But you talking about big or tall?
Big and tall.
Big
dude.
and tall.
Just
they were like
milk-fed.
6'5", 6'6" dudes, bro, looking like fucking linebackers, dude. Like they were humongous. I felt small.
All right, I know why you're derailing him. Just let the guy tell his fucking story.
Salute. God bless. I derail myself. That's what I do. It's fine. That's how you get to an hour, baby. We just we drag it on. And I do apologize. I know I just took off a piece of paper towel, just.
Why are you drawing attention to what's going to happen?
I'm just letting you know. I don't know if I'm blowing my nose.
Look, if you do, you don't have to draw this much attention to it. It's making me furious.
I think, I know you're kind of annoyed by the fact that I'm here, maybe harboring a virus, and I want you to know, I understand it's kind of disrespectful. I'm wearing these glasses already. It'd be very disrespectful if I blew my nose. Just know it's a real, it would only be for emergencies.
I understand. I believe you. Carry on with your story.
You're driving you nuts right now. Okay. Vegas.
Oh boy.
I mean, first of all, no one in Vegas is a real person.
Yeah, that's true.
I like the people that go to Vegas. Granted, I wasn't on the Strip. We went to the Strip to sign up for Kill Tony at Resorts World, and that was it. It was the only time we went to the Strip. The entire time we were in Vegas was spent 6 days. Poseidon, 6 days. You know what people say about Vegas? How like you can't be there for more than 3 days, or it starts to wear on you.
Yeah.
We were there for 6 days. In Old Vegas on Fremont
That's
Street.
even crazier.
Have you been to Vegas?
I have been to Vegas. I have a new rule, and it starts applying today, so you're safe.
Okay.
Any of my friends go to Vegas, they're no longer my friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
my wife goes to Vegas, divorce.
What's the thinking
Vegas
there?
is dead to me.
Why?
Vegas, because you came back looking like a fucking lunatic. Go on.
I'm the one who's setting this precedent for you.
You're setting the precedent. I don't want anyone coming back like this. You're all dead to me.
I'm too confident now. I'm coming in too hot. Fucking.
I don't like it, but I want to hear the story.
Distractible. Listen,
It's a story that's not coming yet. I'm waiting.
It's relax. We're just describing what's going on. What do you? We got somewhere to be. We're killing.
We're killing time. All right.
You want to talk about Vince?
It's because he's distracted. He's on his phone again. He's texting.
I'm
getting
afraid
angry.
that if we
Sorry,
fucking
what?
get through this story too quickly, we're gonna start talking about the Vince McMahon documentary on Netflix because you guys love WWE. I haven't seen it. That every time you guys talk about wrestling, I feel out of my depth.
We're not talking about wrestling.
Poseidon
doesn't even watch wrestling.
I
don't even watch wrestling.
I'm afraid that at any given moment we could just start talking about WWE and stuff, and I'll be fucking lost in the sauce. Okay, so we're on Fremont Street for a week in Old Vegas. Complete fucking dump. And like a takeaway I had there was that I think people have realized that Vegas is fake now.
Yeah.
Now, of course it's fake. They have a place called the Venetian. They make it look like Venice. There's fucking Paris and Vegas and the Eiffel Tower, but it's not the Eiffel Tower. Everything's fake there. We know that. What I'm saying is it's like not even a real good place to vacation. People have discovered St. Tropez, St. Bart's, Italy. People travel now. No one goes to fucking Vegas anymore unless you're American trash.
Yes.
The only people there are American trash. On Fremont Street, they have live music, blaring, fucking just women with their asses out, fucking taking pictures with the guys from West Virginia.
Yeah.
You know.
If you want to fuck a retarded stranger from some kind of middle of America town.
There's a token retard drop by you on it. How long do we make it in before? Almost
16 minutes, bro. We got this.
Several minutes without saying retard. That's not bad. All right.
Vegas is for you. If you want to gamble your life savings or fuck an illegitimate stranger, Vegas is the place for you.
I mean, yeah, but look, you
could do that anywhere. I guess.
You could gamble in Monte Carlo and it feels better. You know what I'm saying? You can gamble in the Caribbean. You can even gamble on the Strip. But if you go to Old Vegas in particular, it's fucking bleak. Like there's homeless people out there like crazy. There's live music in the street, and in fucking 40-degree heat, okay, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you have just brain dead people from the Bible Belt just dancing. Like they're happy to be there. This is vacation to them. So I'm walking around all this. I'm out of my depth. It's not really my place. But thankfully, we have a hotel at the Golden Nugget. Now we think that, now Josh is doing the naked roast. Josh and Michelle did the naked roast of one another, which granted them, they were on the website, they're on the Skankfest lineup, but
now the naked roast, as we've discussed on this, is going to be a roast of each other, but they're both naked.
It's a momentous occasion.
So everyone loses. We make sure that everyone loses in that theater.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And everyone. Well, there were some people that looked pretty good, but Josh and Michelle, everyone lost. Let's put it that. But they know it. They made fun of it.
But it's fun.
But they both, to be honest, they were probably, I think they had the funniest roast of. Now here
they're good roasters.
There were 2 roasts done. I watched the whole first one from front to back that they were not on. It was a lot. The second roast that I watched was the one they were on. I think they were second or third up in the lineup. They did very well. As soon as they finished, I bolted. I had to get the fuck out of there because Zach Amico starts like, he gets people to like staple dollar bills to his face. It's crazy.
Zach Amico's not fucking around. He's a real G.
He is, but it's a lot. It's a lot for
a lot for you.
So I walked out. So I didn't see the full both the roasts. I didn't see
Zach Amico is too much for the guy with these fucking ski glasses.
That's correct. Yeah. I'm not harming anyone.
I'm just saying. Whatever.
I don't like to see a man harm himself. It's what he
You're
likes.
harming all Italian stereotypes right now. Go on.
Yeah, I look like I'm doing the Giro d'Italia right now. So would it make you feel better if I took these off?
No, keep them on because you want to keep them on, and I want their story to be told with your shades on.
Okay.
You know what's crazy? We can see Pantelis in them.
That's so funny.
Oh, it's a joke.
Anyway, of the ones I saw, they had the best roast. Like they may not have been the best shape, but they looked the best. They came across as the best in terms of how they actually performed.
Their talent was better than anyone else's. Their physique was secondary.
I would argue there were a few people that did very well, but I would argue that they had a very good roast. Like people were very effusive. I think that's the word. And their compliments for them. Like some people that are like bookers at like clubs.
Good. I like it.
I won't name drop, but it's very good. So I was happy for them. But anyway, when you're on the naked roast, you're part of Skankfest, but you're technically like, it's kind of like seen as a separate thing. They separate church and state. They separate naked roast from the rest of the festival. You're on the festival, you get a hotel room. Apparently, if you're on the naked roast, you don't get a hotel room. You got to fucking put yourself up. You got to get yourself out. Now, between you and I, you're going to make these fucking people get naked. It's a big thing on the festival. You're going to make them degrade themselves to that point. It's like,
I would have got them a room.
In addition to degrading yourselves, physically, degrade yourselves financially, fucking put yourself up, you stupid whore. Anyway, listen, those are the rules. Josh and Michelle both got an email weeks before going up to Skankfest, or going down there, I should say. Basically saying, fill out this form, click this link, put details in for your hotel booking.
Nice.
They both thought that meant they were getting hotels.
Well, did they put their details in?
They did.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So we get down there. I'm not on the festival. I'm there as Josh's guest. Everyone gets I think everyone on the festival is allowed to bring one guest. Josh says, I think it'll be good for you. Come out. I go, no problem. Fine. Your fucking hotel's covered. I'll crash, I'll sleep in the bathtub. I'll get a cot. Maybe we'll get 2 beds. No problem. I'm just happy to be there. I don't ask to see the email that he's claiming is confirmation that he's getting a hotel. So we get down there a couple days early because we want to sign up for Kill Tony. We're at the D Hotel, which is not a nice hotel, but it's passable. Towels are sandpaper, but it's fine. Okay. A couple days go by. It's finally sign it. It's fucking time. The festival's about to start. It's check-in day. Get our passes. Go check in at the Golden Nugget. Josh, God bless him. He's not here to defend himself. I wish he were. He doesn't want to ruffle feathers because he loves Skankfest.
Yeah.
He loves it.
Loves Skankfest, loves the skanks. I get it.
So do I. But he's like, I think maybe because I'm a lot to deal with, I think he's kind of concerned that I might be a loose cannon. And in hindsight, it actually wound up being fine. But he's a little concerned that I might say, be a little loud, say something, someone might overhear.
I mean, you are a loose cannon. You're kind of the wild card in this operation.
Which is fair.
I mean, you're the new wild card of this operation. Before you was Guido, and he was a nuclear wild card.
Yeah, what was the thing with Guido, right?
Guido could shit himself at any moment.
Except, here's the thing with Guido. Yes, he could do something that puts a lot of people off, but a lot of the time when people meet him for the first time, what do they find him?
He's charming.
Charming, very charming. Exactly.
Yeah, you're not in that boat.
Well, maybe not.
People are like, why is he blinking at me?
I wear sunglasses to avoid that issue. So I know what my problems are.
Is he trying to tell me that he needs help via Morse code?
No. Oh my God, dude. I know I'm self-aware enough to know I have issues, so I get in front of them.
Okay.
I'll wear sunglasses so that people don't see the blink immediately.
I love the blink, for the record. I'm making fun of you, but I love it.
Yeah, I don't know where it came from. It comes and goes. But sometimes, basically.
Poseidon has a tick like that too.
What's his tick?
He doesn't see anything, but with one eye, he goes like this.
Yeah, people used to think I was winking at him.
Yeah, because look, this is him. Look.
Yeah, how convenient.
Does that.
No, you be honest. You're fucking winking at women, and when it doesn't work,
no.
Say,
He's done
what's wrong with this bitch?
There's
Everybody
podcasts when
yeah.
he used to get intense. He used to actually get nervous. He would start blinking, and I was like, "Yo, are you okay?" He's like, "It's a nervous tick."
It would be funny if Poseidon was only doing that just like to plead insanity, almost, where he's like, where the wing doesn't work, because you're such a fucking toxic dude that you think like, yeah, I'll just wink at women and they'll want to fuck me immediately, and when they're like pepper spraying you, you're like, what's wrong with you? I got a tick.
I remember I was at a day camp for like 2 weeks. In when was this? How old was I? 11, 12?
Oh, okay.
It was a whole
it was
thing.
about to get really weird.
Yeah.
No, it was a whole thing. Like when I was a kid,
this summer,
they
I
sent
was at the day camp this summer,
like
and my winking is what set all these kids off. I don't think it was the winking.
They sent us for like, what was it, 3 weeks? And the thing is, a lot of the girls were creeped out by me because they thought I was winking at them.
Yeah, you see.
This is young Poseidon.
Were you?
Huh? I wasn't. No, it was my turn.
It'd be funny if that was what you were doing though, and it was kind of like that guy that is a horrible story. But remember when that guy ran that bus into the fucking daycare in Laval last year?
Oh yeah.
And then he immediately got out of the bus and stripped naked and started screaming. And some people theorized it was because he was like trying to plead insanity or like build an alibi for himself.
What happened to that guy? We never heard about like an update.
I think he's awaiting. I think we're awaiting full trial. I think he's been deemed like fit to stand trial. Actually,
do we have a reason for it?
I think not sure. I think he was nuts. But a listener of mine actually sent me something.
He's Asian.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, that was just an accident.
It was an accident. He came to immediately and realized what he did. It was like, oh my God, I'm fucked. I got to plead insanity and strip naked and start screaming so that I have an alibi. But he knew he had.
But where the story's headed is that you guys showed up there and you didn't have a hotel room.
That's right.
Oh, he's in front of the Supreme Court now.
Okay, good.
Right.
It's probably better that I don't share the story about what the listener sent me after that thing happened. I talk shit on Laval a lot, and there was a. Fuck it, I'll tell the story. We'll close the tab of what happened in Vegas in a second. I know you're losing your mind here, but this
It's okay. Go.
This is brilliant podcasting.
Yeah, jumping all over.
It's good. It's all good. I haven't potted in like 2 fucking weeks. I brought the pod gear to Vegas. I didn't even fucking pot. I got to get one out for like tomorrow. I got like pent up juices here. So there's an Italian kid, I think in Australia, who listens to my pod, because most of the people that listen to my pod are fucking retarded wops. And he says, I talked shit on Laval for a while, like maybe a year. Up to this point, I cut some clips, put them on TikTok. It kind of does all right, like within the local, I don't know, whatever.
People get very defensive.
The local algo. Like I go to someone's house in Laval and all the fucking other wops are like, oh yeah, you're fucking talk shit on Laval, but his beer, you're having a beer over here, not for nothing. So it's a lot of that.
Can't take jokes.
So it was, whatever. So it was a thing on the pod where I just fucking, Laval was like the butt end of a lot of jokes. And this fucking guy ran a bus into a daycare in Laval. Now again, it's a horrible thing that happened, but this one guy woke up to a fucking message one day. This fucking wop from Australia who goes, Sam, mate, I don't know what happened. I think you've turned me into a fucking psycho, mate. I just seen Laval in the news, and I can't help but think that he did it. He did those kids a favor, taking them out of Laval, mate. Something to that effect. And of course, I play along and I go, well, it's the greatest tragedy of all is almost the fact that they won't get to make it out of Laval now. But it's whatever.
Good jokes.
Yeah, just creating
terrible though for children. I feel very bad because they were kids.
Creating a legion of psychos who listen to me, sociopathic fucking.
That's what humor is. During the dark times, you gotta laugh.
No, it was all. I know someone that I know of someone who knew someone that wound up being there.
Yeah, we know directly. We know. Yeah,
some of the stuff.
I think we know one of the teachers.
Oh my god, some of the things I heard.
Direct lineage.
Yeah.
Some of the things I heard about what happened there that night, that they were fucking horrific. Like just one of the kids I think got.
Yeah. Whoa. No. We're all aware of what happened.
Not good. So anyway, whatever. Look. So the point is, we think we're getting a hotel in Vegas because Josh and Michelle
replied to those emails saying, put your data in here so that you can have your hotel room.
So they kind of told me before going down, we think we got these emails in error. We think
they said this?
They told me, we think we accidentally were sent an email from Skankfest saying that we're good and we're getting hotel rooms. It was clearly a mistake, but we filled out the form.
I would have checked in.
So we check into the festival and then we go to the hotel with no accommodation set that night, but we're assuming that they have a room for Josh Shapiro.
That's mental.
We show up at front desk, right? Show up at the front desk. Josh goes, you have anything for Shapiro? I'm here for the festival. They say no. He says, no problem. Doesn't ask any questions because he doesn't want to ruffle feathers. Immediately, he wants to be like, he's taking the path of least resistance, which I get. But immediately he's like, all right, we're out of here. Now we're kind of, desolate, not sure what to do. So he's calling people from the festival and he's like, hey, I'm Josh. I'm on the Naked Roast. I thought I was getting a hotel because we got this email. They're telling us it's not available. What's going on? Now, he thinks in the back of his mind, and Michelle thought this as well, that since they got the email, the festival would absolutely honor, they would honor the fuck up, basically. Yeah. They thought they had like a pass, I guess, thinking, well, we got the email. We're good. If they don't, they're scumbags.
I feel like if you knew it was an error, you should have replied.
Well, here's the thing. So I'm kind of with them on that. I go, yeah, I mean, for them not to give us the hotel now after sending you the email would be it would be bad. It would be bad form. So I suspect that they'll come through eventually. We're waiting around for hours. We got fucking bags now. Now we're getting hungry. Josh is getting hungry. So we're fucking going to fucking Chick-fil-A with the bags. The launch party starts. We still don't have a fucking hotel room.
Oh, you with your bags?
We decided to go with the bags. At one point, we're debating.
Disgusted.
Bert Kreischer's in the green room. Fucking Shane's in the green room. Hinchcliffe's in the green room.
You guys watch our bags?
We're debating. Should we just go into the green room with the bags? Should we be the bags guys? Maybe like then people will take notice and say, why the fuck are these two guys with their bags? Then
that's not going to end well, but go on.
So we decided not to do that.
I would make fun if I was any of those dudes you just mentioned. I'd be like, who are these two homeless chaps?
Well, we thought it was funny. We thought, but if nothing else, it'll get attention and maybe someone from the festival will be like,
Get these men a room.
Let's just get these guys out of here. Yeah, let's get these two homos a room. So at one point, Josh says to them, and it's not priority number one, right? It's the fucking biggest comedy festival in the world is starting. One guy who wasn't supposed to get a hotel room is maybe supposed to get a hotel room now. He's kind of getting, he's getting the works a little bit. They're not really.
He's getting tossed around.
A little bit, like whatever. Like it's not top priority. At one point, he says, well, when Michelle Forrester comes tomorrow, if need be, we can maybe share a hotel, her and I, if that helps. And I think the guy from Skankfest is like, oh, no, you're not understanding. Neither of you guys should be getting hotels. We're going to make you guys share if we're even able to do that. Like, we're not sure what the fuck's going on here. So now it's like a waiting game of chicken where Josh is willing to spend the whole night like in a hotel lobby and sleep on his suitcase. And I'm fucking spiraling now. Now I'm like, bro, we gotta show me the email. And I keep telling him, bro, you gotta fucking stand up for yourself. So now I'm like whispering in his ear. I'm like the devil in his ear. Like, bro, you gotta fucking grow a pair of balls. You gotta fucking reach out to them. You gotta fucking stand up for yourself. And he's like, no, this is my dream. I'm on the festival. For Christ's sake, I'm not gonna blow this opportunity. And he's afraid, I guess, I'm putting myself in his shoes, but I think like deep down he's kind of worried that like if he fucking upsets them,
You're gonna kick him out.
well, he maybe not, but like he might be dead to them. So eventually I go, show me this fucking email. Doesn't the email say, we're gonna reach out to you 2 weeks before the festival with confirmation? I go, buddy.
That's the kind of shit I was expecting. I'm telling you, I'm playing Skank's advocate here.
So am I. As the second I read that email, I go, buddy, did you get a confirmation email 2 weeks before? He says, no. I go, okay. If you were expecting a fucking hotel room, and in the email where they said you might get a hotel room, they said, we'll confirm. Do you not think it would have been the logical move for you to reach out 2 weeks before and say, hey, I don't have confirmation? They would say, hey, sorry, misunderstanding. He goes, yeah. I go, well, why didn't you reach out? He goes, well, if I reached out and said I didn't get a confirmation, then we would have some kind of verbal closure before we got here that we won't have a hotel room.
But that's way better because then you're not going to be stranded.
Yeah, but I think he was banking on the fact they were going to give him the free fucking hotel room.
I don't like how much of a Jew he is sometimes.
Yeah, that's next level Jew shit, bro.
Yeah.
Well, it's
like he created his own Warsaw ghetto and then complained about it.
so
I'm in the streets. How did this happen?
That's one way of wording it. So eventually,
You did it to yourself, kid.
So eventually, we kind of wind up.
Damn.
Anyway, like ultimately, it doesn't matter what happened. Basically, like it becomes pretty clear at the end of it. Like we get told pretty explicitly this was a mistake. Like
I'm just gonna say this is why Iran thinks those numbers of the Holocaust were inflated. But go on.
Oh my god.
God damn.
So
that one's rough.
This is the time. This is the time of the year to drop these.
I love Poseidon with the ad libs. It's fucking me goes, Mama, goddamn.
Yeehaw!
Al Sharpton.
Whammy!
Booyah. So we don't have a hotel room, and some guy who I think Josh met at like Skankfest Houston years prior,
Just a regular dude.
some guy who works at Target's like, hey guys, I got a motel. It's a few blocks down. Why don't you crash with us? Fucking walk into this room. I got to share a fucking double bed with Josh Shapiro.
And another dude.
Well,
There are 3 dudes on the bed?
3 dudes, 2 beds.
Okay.
I'm supposed to share a bed with Josh Shapiro in this fucking motel in a parking lot in Las Vegas, Nevada, in Old Vegas on Fremont Street, which I described to you, the way I described it to
I
you
know
off
the
top.
street.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pass out when I walk into this. So I just go, I gotta fucking take a walk. So I take a walk and I'm calling my girlfriend who's in Paris with her aunt.
She's living a completely
For
different life.
Fashion Week, 9 hours ahead.
Way different life.
Waking up, having a coffee. It's like 2 a.m. where I am. She's like 11 in the morning having cafe au lait. And she's like, what's up? And I was like, I don't know if I could do this. It's fucking,
I'm going to shoot myself in the head.
And at one point, I literally thought I should just go to the casino at the D and put all the cash I have, put like $314 on black, and maybe just fucking, I don't know, then get a little closer to maybe being able to just pay this fucking room in cash because Josh is freaking out. He's like, I don't want to pay for this hotel room. We're going to have to figure this out tomorrow. Anyway, so eventually I get, after FaceTime with my girlfriend, kind of calming down, I get back to the hotel. And Josh is conked out. I think he took like a codeine pill or something.
God damn it.
So I'm like, he's like, he's over the covers. I'm like, I'm not getting into there. I'm not fucking not showering now, but also I'm not showering. This is crazy. So I just tell the guy who's letting us stay in his room, hey, man, I appreciate it. How much you paying for this fucking room tonight? Like $70. Okay, fine.
I'll give you $35.
No, I went down. I'll pay you $30 to get out of your own hotel room. Imagine. So I just, God bless the guy. He's a good guy for letting us stay in his place, I guess. But I bailed.
Got your own room.
I went downstairs to the fucking Indian guy. Did the fucking check-in. It's not relevant that he's Indian, but
It is.
It is a little bit because it's a funnier interaction. Like he sees me coming from a room with my bags. I go, I'd like a room, please. He goes, where are you coming from? Like, what room are you in right now? I'm like, I'm not in a room. He's like, no, what fucking room are you in? I saw you in.
He's freaking out.
He's freaking out.
What does he care?
He thinks I'm trying to fucking, I don't know. He thinks I might have had who knows what goes on in these motels. He might think that like I killed someone and there's someone in the fucking cut up in my suitcase, And I'm changing rooms. I'm pulling a bait and switch. I don't know. So I get my own room below them for like $75 US. And, I the next day we wound up having I just didn't feel like dealing with it. So I just booked the Golden Nugget myself and said, bro, let's just go to the same hotel that everyone else is at, and we'll figure it out after. And when it was all done, I reached out to Scotiabank, bada bing, bada bang, bada boom. I don't know what happened. Fucking hotel not to my liking, non-smoking floor. It smelled like smoke, smelled like weed. Michelle and Josh were smoking in the room. If you go up there, it smells like weed right now. I don't know. It's like someone in our party had an asthmatic attack. This is disgraceful. Fucking, we couldn't complain to management because we had to catch a flight. Also, we ordered something at the restaurant, gave my buddy an allergic reaction, even though we asked that there be no fucking sesame or whatever. They almost killed us. Legal precedent in Nevada, yada, yada, yada. Yvon Saint Laurent.
You got your money back.
Well, Scotia, the Golden Nugget Hotel has 3 months to respond and create some kind of resolution. We'll get a.
I might do the same thing. I'll tell you my hotel story.
We'll get a discount if nothing else. I think I'm awaiting them to contact me back. I think they might just let it die quietly right now. Scotiabank's refunded me because the whole case is being disputed. So Josh and Michelle are appreciative. So in a way they kind of got their hotel taken care of. But it was not without.
It's not without trouble.
Yeah, and it was not a nice hotel to boot. It was like a fucking dump anyway.
It was a dump, right?
Yeah.
Now, what about the motel? Was that a dump?
Oh, I mean, Josh woke up the next morning and he said a cockroach hit his foot.
Okay.
So, I mean, at least the Golden Nugget wasn't like a health, risk. But
it was a healthy, but you guys had like a shower and a bathroom?
We had a shower and a bathroom, yeah.
Okay, let me tell you something now.
Josh and Michelle had to platonically share a bed together.
That's fine for them.
It was for them, yeah. It was. They were going to naked roast each other anyway. But I said straight up, I'm like, listen, you guys figure this out. This is my bed.
I get to Vancouver 2 days before him. Borgelli shows up in the morning. Borgelli goes in the morning. I go at night. I had already warned the hotel that I'm going to be there at night. Because sometimes hotels, even though you're paying.
Where's Borge staying? Because he's
Borge stayed at a hostel.
Okay.
And Borge is the one who told me. I said, what are the accommodations that you're going down there? He goes, I'm staying at a hostel, and I know you will never stay at a hostel, so I'm not even offering it to you. You're just going to get angry and yell at everyone.
That's right.
Do your own thing. I said, that's fine.
Yeah, you're a married man. You're not going to sleep.
I'm not going to sleep in a goddamn hostel.
No.
So fucking get out of here. So anyways, I booked this hotel. Good price, downtown. Show up. First, weird-ass questions. He's like, yo, you going to bring anyone to your room ever? And I was like, it's possible.
Who asked that?
The guy at the front desk.
What hotel is this?
Listen, listen, bro. I couldn't believe it either. I was like, yeah.
Was he stroking his cock when he asked you that? That's a crazy.
No, yeah. Hold on, it gets better. I go, yeah, but what does it matter? And then he's like, because here you said you're one traveler. I go, well, I am one traveler. Yeah. I go, but there's another traveler showing up in 2 days. I go, and we're gonna record a podcast. And I go, what does it matter? He goes, because you said this one traveler. I go, but here's the thing. This is why I'm getting mad. I go, here's the thing. If I select one traveler or two traveler, it's the exact same price. I don't need extra towels. What do you care?
Yeah, changing your system.
No, because your bed's too small. And I go, that's a weird leap. I go, no, I don't need a bigger bed.
You don't know what I'm into.
I don't need a bigger bed.
What if
I go,
the person coming's a midget?
Just check. So now I'm getting angry.
Scissor.
I go, dude, you're actually you're actually making me uncomfortable. What do you care if I'm bringing someone in my room? Like this has never. I've been traveling for years. No one has ever asked me this.
And this is your life, by the way. Like this is not a sketch. This is not because I would like this. This reads like a Seinfeld episode.
Listen, it gets worse.
But I have like a bone in me where I like to engage with insanity like that sometimes and say, humor me, explain this to me. But a lot of the time I don't. Where like when someone's being crazy, I just go, all right, and I just try to give as little info as possible. But you can't. I know you can't let certain things go.
And he already has me in the red because he's literally defending it. And he's like, no, we don't allow. And I go, what do you mean you don't allow?
What do you mean he has you in the red?
What if I had, because he has me in the red because I'm getting mad, I'm getting red, I'm getting angry.
You're seeing red.
Oh, no, he has in the red, like a car. Like he's got me in the red.
Okay.
I'm revving high.
Right.
It's late at night. It's almost 11 p.m. So in Montreal time, it's like 2 a.m.
2 a.m.
So I'm fucking tired, bro. So I'm like, listen, dude, this is crazy. I shouldn't even argue this. I should just say no and go to my room. But I have to argue this point. Yeah. So I'm telling the guy, so I'm freaking the fuck out. I go, dude, if I had selected two travelers, I have the same fucking room. What do you care? What do you care? Like, this is crap. I'm not having a party. What the fuck do you care? Then he goes to me, and by the way, you have a shared bathroom. And I go, what are you talking about? What does that mean? I go, like with my traveler, whoever comes with me, I could share the bathroom. Of course, it's my room. He goes, no, you don't have a bathroom.
Like a dorm.
You don't have a shower or a toilet in your room. So now, dude, I'm fucking losing it.
Where are you staying?
I go, what the fuck did you say to me? He goes, you don't have a bath. I go, what are you talking about? I go, this says hotel. It's a hotel. He goes, yeah, it's It's like shared. You got to go down the hall. I go like a fucking dorm. So I'm like, dude, that's a hostel or a dorm. Stop pretending like it's normal. I've been traveling for years. This has never happened to me. He goes, well, it was written in the description on Expedia. Or whatever. I go, who would look to make sure they have a toilet in the room? No traveler is going to look to make sure. So I'm
but
fucking.
if it's written somewhere, it's written somewhere. You're just spazzed because you now realize you're in a hostel.
Yeah, exactly. Basically, no, even worse. It's more of a dorm than anything.
Yeah.
So now I'm losing my shit. Now I had paid. It was like $167 a night, which was the cheapest hotel like around downtown area, the Kingston Hotel it's called. So I was like, oh fuck, so I'm free. I go, listen. He goes, do you want me to cancel the rest of your stay? You stay the night? I go, cancel, but I want a room with a bathroom and a shower. He goes, it's fine. It's gonna cost you $30 more. I'm like, okay, charge me $30. I don't give a fuck. I want a room and a shower because I got a shower and I'm fucking seeing red now, bro. Go up to the room. I'm fucking furious, bro. I have a little room. It's a physical key. So I go upstairs. I'm fucking furious. I get in the room. I look around. Very tight, but it's clean. I'll give them that. It's clean. It's not like a dirty room. No roaches. They took care of it. It's clean. But inside, I'm fuming because I could hear like people in the hallway. Like people have to take showers. Like it's so weird. Like you're a chick if you're booked there. You gotta go take a shower with other people. All this is making me very angry. Next morning, I go to check out. I leave. I didn't really pay attention, bro. They charged me altogether $300 for that night. So my $167 a night plus 30, which should be just $200, ended up being $300.
Why?
I have no idea. Well, this is what I'm assuming. He canceled everything, rebooked at a different rate, and said it's $30 more, but $30 more of the regular rate or whatever they were charging. Like the guy pulled his little fuckery. I left a bad TripAdvisor thing and a bad Google review thing.
Okay.
Left a 1 star.
Okay.
I was very, very angry. Very, very angry. And the biggest thing that made me angry wasn't even the traveler thing of, oh, you need a bigger bed or we're not going to allow you to ever bring someone in your room. That what bothers me the most is that they think it's normal to be like, yeah, everyone knows that if you travel, a hotel is allowed to not have a bathroom or a shower, or hotels generally don't have bathrooms and showers. I've been to hundreds of hotels. I've been traveling since 2005, 2006. I've never seen this in my life.
So you booked a crazy hotel.
Bro, I've been to shitty neighborhoods in Europe. I've been to fucking Amsterdam, Paris, dude.
Yeah.
Or Algeria, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And I've never had a hotel situation like this with no bathroom or shower. Never.
It's unheard of. Yeah.
It's unheard of.
It's not really. It's not the norm. So you booked a shitty hotel by accident.
And I had to overpay for a better hotel.
So where'd you wind up going? Yeah.
I ended up going to this hotel called the Hotel Blue. Awesome hotel. It was a little pricey because it was last minute.
Right.
Very, very awesome. It was like 2 blocks away from the other one, or not that far away. But very, very good hotel. I had a pool. I swam. I did jacuzzi.
Going to a hotel pool is bold.
Yeah.
You were going to go in the hotel pool of the original hotel?
They had no hotel pool in the original.
How'd you swim?
No, I'm saying I swam in the second hotel.
With a bathing suit?
Yeah, of course. I had a bathing suit with me just in case.
Just in case?
Yeah.
In case they had a pool?
No, in case, because Poseidon got a hotel. He had a different hotel than me.
Oh, okay.
In case I would end up somewhere that I would need a swim short.
You guys aren't at a point in your lives where you could share a hotel?
What?
I'm serious.
Me and him?
Yeah,
in
your
a hotel room?
Yeah, your boys.
Maybe.
We'd both be dead, I think.
Why?
Well, he reeks.
Well, no.
He needs his privacy, bro.
I need my privacy. I like my privacy.
I don't want to see those men he brings in there. Like, I don't want
Yeah, well, how long were you there for?
He needs his privacy.
I need my privacy. I'm a grown man.
I guess. But I feel if Poseidon was in a nicer hotel room, you couldn't have just crashed with him. And
Poseidon
split.
didn't even get a hotel in Vancouver. Poseidon got a hotel like fucking 40 minutes away.
No. Whoa.
What'd you do?
Look,
you got
traffic.
Did you get
No traffic. It was 15 minutes, bro.
You got a hotel.
Well,
in the
when
suburbs
is
off
there
the
no
highway?
traffic?
Huh?
When is there no traffic?
Like at nighttime.
Did you get a hotel in like the suburbs off the highway or something?
Richmond.
I don't know what that means.
It's not in the city.
Richmond, BC. They have a different. They have a different mayor.
You gotta cross 2 bridges.
2 bridges.
That's like saying. He was in Laval,
Poseidon.
and I was staying in Longueuil.
Yeah, this doesn't make any sense. We made he didn't know. Like, look, in his defense, he doesn't know. He's never been there before.
I guess.
The
I made a
hotel was
mistake.
offered to him on Expedia. He thought, why would they offer me hotels?
And it looked
in
like a nice hotel.
It was a nice hotel,
And
right?
I typed in Vancouver too.
It was a nice hotel, right?
It was a very nice.
It was a very nice hotel.
Just what I don't understand about my hotel. Like I walk in, everything was nice. First of all, the people at the counter were a bunch of cunts. All of
Bro,
them.
my second hotel, Hotel Blue, 5 stars. I'm telling you right now, 5-star hotel, amazing.
Yeah,
Loved it.
Well, maybe we'll cut that out for when you call Desjardins after this to.
Oh, the first one, the Kingston one. Them, they're gonna fuck. If they had at least charged me the correct amount, I wouldn't say anything. But then you do the fucking dorm thing and you charge me double. The balls on these motherfuckers.
The balls. We got to do something.
Yeah, that's preposterous.
Who was running the place?
Well, when I was there the first night, it was an Asian man who was asking me all the questions.
Okay.
And then when I checked out, it was a Persian lady who was very angry.
Was he very Asian?
No, he was no regular.
Oh, he sounded like you and I. Well, no one sounds like you. There's no one in Vancouver sounds like you and I.
No one sounds. Oh, dude, I got a tale to tell you for our aggressivity. So while Poseidon knows this story, he got to hear it firsthand. This was the day before Poseidon got there.
Yeah, I want to hear how people
React to me?
You know,
I'll tell you right now.
How people in Vancouver reacted to, because not a lot of people know about the
aggressivity of the East Coast.
Well, it's not just that. Like, people know about the Toronto accent now. It's become a thing that people kind of know about.
Sick to my stomach, fam.
Yeah, it's become a phenomenon almost. You know, it's like people know about it. People talk about it. People joke about it. Not a lot of people joke about how people here sound, but it's similarly distinctive. So if you just go to fucking Vancouver sounding like the way you sound,
it's strange.
Sounding like the way Poseidon sounds, it's a little off-putting to some people, I think.
I have a tale to tell you. And Poseidon, you know what? Imagine if you were actually there with me.
Oh, dude.
Oh, it would have been even worse. Thank God it was. So one of my friends...
Right, because you're fucking... You're the diplomat in that situation.
Yeah,
well, between you and Poseidon,
me and Poseidon,
you and Poseidon, there, you're the one normalizing
Princess
relations.
Diana.
Yeah, you're the one normalizing relations between both sides.
So one of my friends, she bought a new car like 2 months ago. She lives down there, and a month in,
is this your agent?
No, my agent lives here. Why would my agent live in Vancouver?
Is this the lady I met? Was at the club a few weeks ago?
Yeah, you did meet her. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So she bought like a car like same time I bought my new car, like a month or two ago. A couple of weeks in.
Okay.
Brand new car. A couple of weeks in.
Bought a brand new car.
Bought a brand new car.
Not a lease.
Bought a brand new car. But did not want to.
2025.
What do you want me to tell you, bro?
Like, okay, just
a brand new car.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I would have leased it. I wouldn't have bought a brand. I wouldn't even bought a.
I wasn't having a financial panic attack. Yeah. I was just trying to gauge how new we're talking.
Purchased a brand new motor vehicle of this year.
Okay.
Couple weeks in, transmission done.
Okay.
Just has to tow it in.
What's the make of the car? Is it an American
Trailblazer.
car? What the fuck is that?
GMC.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. Anyway.
It's such a beast.
I said the same thing. I said the same thing.
She's a little lady too.
Yes,
Not
yes.
for
But
nothing.
no, you need a big car. I don't mind the big car thing. It's just the just don't trust Chevy
There's something
or
nice.
GMC.
There's something nice about a little lady in a big
big
ass
car.
fuck. Yeah, fuck.
Oh no, the new Trailblazer.
Porsche.
You're thinking of the Blazer, not the Trailblazer is small.
So now I'm getting the skinny on all the details for months now. You know, yes, what's up, and it's always anger about the car.
You're getting the what?
The skinny. I'm getting all the news about
Is that
what's
a
going
Park
on.
X expression? Did you pick that up in
No,
BC?
it's English. It's English,
okay.
but
me, I'll speak
up.
English. Okay,
keep up.
Yeah, sorry. Okay.
So,
Sorry, I was in Vegas. My language skills were mine went backwards.
reduced.
Mine went backwards. So that's why. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. So give me the skinny. Yeah.
So there, so she calls. They tow it in. Obviously, gets a call a few days later. Like, yeah, we fixed your broken radio and your trunk. She's like, what are you talking about? I bought a new car that doesn't work. The guy's like, ooh, my bad. Let me look into that. And he's like, yeah, it turns out we should not have touched the radio or anything. These are all very big red flags. These are huge red flags. It turns out, yeah, it's transmission. We'll hook you up. We'll get you, go to this enterprise outside the city. They're waiting for you. They got a car ready for you.
How does that? But how does
dude? She has to.
Back up. How does the link between there being a problem with the radio and the trunk even happen when a car gets brought in?
That's what I'm saying. The car couldn't even. So she's freaking out. She goes, the car doesn't even turn on. And then they're like, our bad. Yeah.
You realize
they lied to her. You know?
Oh yeah.
This is crazy. Okay. So already, if I was her right there, I'd be looking at what kind of law will allow me to just give this car back, since it's been not even 2 months. So they tell her we have an enterprise which is very near our lot, which is out of the city, and now she doesn't have a car. Use public transit or whatever, get there like an hour away, and they're ready for you to have a car waiting for you. She shows up to the enterprise. The guy's like, yeah, we don't have a car for you. Oh, that dealership does this all the time. Dude, this is insane. Okay, so now I'm putting myself in her shoes. I'm thinking about this story. Someone would have died. So the guy that was working there was nice to her, gets her a car, bro, a Ford. He's like, oh, this is all we have left, a Ford F-150, bro. Okay. There's no point to park that in Vancouver.
Yeah.
So she takes it. They're charging her $30 a day for insurance that the other place isn't paying for, but you have to have insurance, the whole thing. She goes back, this is too big. A few days later, I can't even get to my gigs. I have to leave it at home because it's fucking... Anyways, so they change it for a small Honda Civic now. She's a Honda Civic from like fucking 20 years ago.
At Enterprise?
Yeah, dude, this is crazy now.
I didn't even realize
And it's costing her $30 a day. So it's costing her basically $900 a month extra to have replace all the whole story is bananas. So I'm telling her, you shouldn't be paying for a car. Like they should. First of all, they should have given you one off the lot. They should have given you a replacement. They take care of it because they don't know. They don't know when they could fix. They're waiting for a piece.
So they don't know, a dealer?
From a big dealership.
Okay.
So
and the dealership wouldn't give her a replacement courtesy vehicle?
That's what I thought. They were actually being dicks to her on the phone. The service center was actually being mean to her. And then everyone's giving her the runaround. Oh, okay, we'll call you this day. Everyone's just brushing her aside. And her being like, oh, they try, whatever. And I'm like, dude, you can't pay an extra $1,000 a month of nothing. That's insane. You shouldn't be paying a fucking penny. This is crazy that this is even happening.
You should not pay that. Also, it sounds like a Ponzi scheme where like this is just happening to like every car and they can't keep up anymore. Maybe I don't know.
So here's the thing. Now, the day before he shows up, right? I got nothing to do. She goes, yo, she has her own studios down there. She goes, you want to come see the studios? I go, it's an hour away. I go, let's fucking do it. So as we're driving in the car, I go, how far is this dealership that's been fucking you over? She's like, it's not far. It's on the way. I go, let's go see them.
Yeah, it's good.
Let me see them.
It's the best.
Let me talk to them.
My my buddy's girlfriend has an issue with her bank where her father opened like an account in her name and has access, even though he shouldn't have access.
That's weird. That's very weird.
He's like a Greek guy, and like I think the branch
He's pulling out money.
And I think the branch manager is a Greek guy, and he kind of just goes, and the branch manager lets him do what he wants to do. And I think there's a real concern that the guy might do something really nefarious at some point, and
to his own daughter.
Well, just he might do something nefarious, and then it'll reflect poorly on her because the account's in her fucking name, right?
Get rid of him.
Well, yeah. So
let me continue the story now because we're derailing.
No,
we have to continue one story at a fucking time. People are listening to this.
I know, but just to say, so I was like coaching her on how to. I was almost like, you want me to come to the fucking bank with you and like talk to this guy? You have to do that sometimes.
That's what I'm doing.
It's like a duty you have with. It's like a fiduciary duty you have to
if any of your homies, even if it ends up being a man's night, in this case, it's mostly ladies that let themselves get taken.
Yeah, you got to look out for your female homies like that sometimes.
You have to.
Yeah,
you have to because they get taken advantage of. So now we're in the car. And I go, no, for real? Let's just stop by. Like, I go, I'm here.
Yeah. And and they don't know what planet you're fucking from.
Yeah. Do you know how many people would love to have me in this kind of situation? So she calls ahead to the person there. She shouldn't have called ahead.
Sorry. I love it. The only, your kryptonite as a guy who sounds the way you sound, which is to say intimidated to most people from Western Canada, your kryptonite, the only guy who can keep up with your stamina is an Asian man at a hotel at 11 a.m. Just an Asian guy who's able to
fuck
like
me over.
An Asian running a massage parlor is the only person able to be like,
take me down.
No, you owe us money. Fuck you, yeah.
So anyways, so she calls ahead and speaks to a lady that's in charge, and then she's telling her, I got the runaround. The lady's like, oh, well, and I could tell the lady's voice she didn't want to hear it, so she's just brushing her off. She goes, well, we're driving. I'm on the way in there. The lady's, no, I'm too busy. The second she goes, we're on the way. She's like, I'll handle it. You'll hear from someone tomorrow. So she hangs up. We're driving, and she goes, yeah, okay, so we'll handle it tomorrow. I go, what are you talking about? I go, we're going to a dealership. She's like, no, they said they're going to. I go, yeah, that's what they've been telling you for a month. Right, we're going. Right. So then she's like, look, please don't like be aggressive. Don't be. I go, no, I'll handle this.
Or what? They're going to revoke your car?
That's what I said. What's going to happen? She goes, you can't threaten them. And I go, who said I'm going to threaten them? She goes, well, you said, what are you going to do? I go, I'm going to make sure that you get a car. I'm going to tell them by Friday. Now, I was lying. It wasn't going to be by Friday. I wasn't leaving there without a car.
It's such a female instinct to be like, don't make a scene. Yeah. I'm afraid you're going to fuck it up.
Yeah, I'm going to make a scene.
This guy keeps harassing me, but I didn't want to tell you because I thought you would get mad, and I'm not going to do anything, and I'm just afraid you're going to hurt him and get yourself in trouble.
Exactly.
Embarrass me.
It is a very lady trait.
It's like, let me embarrass. No, I'm going to embarrass them.
Yes.
When if I'm the one yelling, and I sound compelling enough, everyone in there is going to be like, this guy being yelled at sounds like a real piece of shit.
That is it.
You just have to be good at making your points.
We were very good. So we show up. I look over. I see the lady in her little office, bro. Sees me with her. Fucking, bro, office. I'm not coming out of the office type of thing. She's busy. She can't see. I go, well, who are we going to see? We're going to see someone. We're not leaving here. Some young Indian salesman comes by. He pretends he doesn't know what's going on. And then as soon as he starts talking, he knows the story. Like, oh, so he's been briefed, you know? Then he does.
They've all been waiting. They're like, eventually this bitch is going to come in here.
yeah, this is going to get in here. So now this guy does the one thing that I hate, and it works on women, but I see what he's doing. So she's telling him, I'm paying $30. It's an extra $1,000 a month, and a brand new car. You guys fucked me over. So he goes, I know, it sucks. It's happened to me. So he's trying. The problem she was supposed to
psyop her and be like, that's literally, by the way.
I'm going to explain this to women right now.
It's so crazy.
Okay, you go in there, you want to solve a problem. You have to present them, this is what I want, this is the problem. Here's what happened. She did what a lot of women do, is she presented, Poseidon, you get what I'm saying, for sure Poseidon understands me.
100%.
The problem she presented was, I feel sad. So he's like, I'm going to resolve this. Hey, I too feel sad. It's happened to me.
It's
problem
so crazy.
solved.
It's so crazy.
That is not the problem. So I kept jumping. I go, that doesn't matter. I don't care about her feeling. This is what's going to happen.
The difference is also fundamentally between male and female brains, where all I ever want to do is solve the fucking problem. If my girlfriend tells me something bad happened at work, it drives me crazy because she doesn't want to solve the problem. She just wants to tell me about what's going on. And all she wants me to do is say,
yes,
there. Tap her on the back.
We're solving this goddamn problem.
I don't know why I taught paper towel that's off screen, right? But yeah.
But what I do is, since this is my homie, I'm thinking if it's me, I'm paying an extra $1,000. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not paying an extra $1,000.
But they don't like when you try to solve issues sometimes because the conflict just makes them go, ah.
Listen here.
But again, when my girlfriend tells me this happened at work, I'll try to dial it. Sometimes I spaz and she goes, calm down. Then now she's mad at me. I'm like, whoa, you're mad at me? This fucking person fucked you over.
Why are you mad at me? I'm trying to help you.
This lady at work's a bitch. I'm trying to solve this problem now actively. And she goes, I forget it. I just wanted to talk about it.
No, not in this case. Not in this case. It's different. That's the difference. That's you and your girlfriend. This is me.
I'm just saying ladies generally want to talk. They tend to not even want resolution a lot of the time. They just kind of like, anyway.
You have to listen to the story, bro, because people listening to this are going to lose their fucking minds. An hour and a half for the same tale.
I understand.
So
this is compelling podcasting.
Hold on, though. You got to hear this.
Okay.
So now this guy fucking is trying to empathize. I know what's happening. So I'm just staring at him. I go, there's no way this guy's serious. I go, all right, so, okay, that's nice that you feel bad. What are we doing right now? He's like, well, there's not much. I go, I don't, like, there's 300 cars here. He goes, we gave all the courtesy cars away. I go, there's 300 cars here. I don't care. Find a car. Like, I'm not leaving. I go, I want the resolution today. There's no, and also I want what's happening with that money. She's not paying that fucking money. This is crazy to me. So now he leaves. Her original salesman shows up. So this guy shows up, this goofy dude, and he's like, hey, what's up? What are you doing? This, that? And then she tells him, she gets guts. She goes, didn't you tell me when I bought this fucking car? Any problem I have, I'm going to come see you. You're going to resolve it. What does he say?
I like that she had guts with him because it was a familiar face.
What does he say? Yeah. What does he say, Sam? He goes, yeah, I'll handle everything A to Z for the sale of the car. But once I sell you the car, it's not my problem.
That's not how that works.
So now I'm like, oh no, there's no way. This guy's this dumb in front of me.
Can we address how much of a Poseidon line that is?
So now
I'll take you out. I'll wine you. I'll dine you. I'll fuck you. Then I'm not calling you.
I'm not calling you after that. Yeah. So now I'm standing up. I'm towering above both of them.
Yeah.
So now I'm yelling at the guy. I go, listen, I want a resolution right now, whatever. So he starts getting worried. So as I'm talking to him,
you're the angry boyfriend.
Yeah, he's like this. He's like this. She's nodding and he's trying to explain stuff, but to her. So I'm talking to him, but he's replying to her. He's like, I'm not making eye contact with this guy. So now I'm like, no, we're getting this resolved right now. I go, because he's like, well, there's not much I can do. I go, you can't. There's 400 cars here. This is what I want.
You're coaching him through how to talk to her.
So I go, this is what I want right now. Is you guys are gonna give me a courtesy car for her right now. We're gonna return this one. You guys are gonna take care of the bill. She's not paying that. That's what's gonna happen. They figure out how this is gonna happen.
And you're talking to him over here, and he's still he's hearing it, and he's going.
So now I go, we're gonna sit right here. We're gonna wait till you guys figure this shit out. So we sit down. Now this guy realizes he's like, fuck, this guy's not leaving.
Yeah.
Goes in, whatever.
The jig's up.
We're waiting there for 5-10 minutes. These two guys come. These are good dudes though. Older gentlemen, and a younger guy, but it looks like they know what's up. They were, I guess, briefed on everything. And I guess the older guy, from his demeanor, it looked like he probably told them, are you people fucking insane? You just fucked over a new customer. She just bought a car. Everything you're doing is wrong.
Yeah.
So he comes in and goes, look, I heard everything. This is fucking crazy. We actually called like the insurance of British Columbia. You don't even need to be paying that insurance. You have like a grace period when you get a car, whatever. This was going to happen. We called ahead. We're taking care of that. You're not going to pay any for the 2 rentals. You're going to go give this car back. We don't have another car, so we're giving you this brand new demo that we have we're going to drive it out of the building. It's the one that was right behind us, this big other SUV. Out of the building. Glass. We're going to get it plated. Yeah, we have to open up the glass. We're going to get it plated for you right now. It had 6 kilometers on it. We're going to get it plated.
6 kilometers, which is what, over like 3 months of just being rolled around the showroom.
Rolled around the showroom. We're going to plate it for you. Here's $35 in gas cards.
Bro. It's probably margin of error. You probably get a car at 0. It's probably even still got 3 kilometers on it.
That's the thing.
What even is 6 kilometers?
We're very sorry that this happened to you. We're resolving this. And now you could tell she's like, what the fuck? She's like, I can't believe the problem is actually getting resolved.
Yeah.
So now
because they don't compute in their mind. They're not seeking a problem.
They're not seeking the resolution.
No.
So I'm like, so all the money's she's not gonna pay. No, she's not gonna pay. We're very sorry this happened. So the guy understands. The guy's like, this is crazy. I'm very sorry this happened to you. I'm like, I'm speaking finally to a real adult.
Yeah.
But her just going in lady mode, and she starts talking about her feeling, because it feels bad. And I'm like, fuck. So I'm texting her. I'm like, please stop fucking talking. Stop fucking talking. Let them, because she had a place to go. She had to go to work too. I want to go see the studio. I'm like, stop fucking talking. And she's like, no, that's fine. So then after it's done with, this is the funniest thing. I look at her.
Get the Indian guy back in for lady mode. He's the one to fucking be the shoulder to cry and be like, I understand they're there. Fucking... Don't talk about that with the problem-solving adult here.
I go, so hey, let me ask you a question. She's like, yeah. I go, how's that feminism thing working out for you?
Yeah.
She looks at me. She's like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah,
it's the funniest fucking thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, then we brought the car back. The guy apologized at Enterprise. She has the new car until her car could be ready in 6 months. They don't know.
Is she married?
No, she's not married.
She doesn't have a
no, she had a boyfriend. She would have fucking brought the boyfriend.
She have a brother or something? I don't know.
No.
Oh man, it's fucking. It takes someone from halfway across the world to fucking come.
You're lucky I'm there. You're lucky I'm there.
So
you gotta take advantage.
Isn't it crazy how little so many people know about anything? No one knows anything. You're at the fucking dealership. You think that they fucking know what they're doing? They don't.
They don't know.
They just sell cars. They're just trying.
They just don't want to deal with the problem. So like we don't have a courtesy.
Yeah, but I'm here. I'm a sales guy. I'm here to irk out a living. Yeah. I'm not here to deal with your fucking problems.
Yeah.
I'm not running this business. I'm just a guy here that's trying to fucking suck off the teeth of this cow to get a little milk for myself. I don't want to solve your problem.
And her goes in,
nuts.
Buys a new car, puts a crazy down payment, like actually being a legitimate citizen, doing her fucking job. She's nice, she does everything, and they still try to fuck her over. They don't realize that her friends aren't going to buy cars from there. She's not going to buy a second car from there. It's so stupid.
Yeah, it's not the sales guy's business. He doesn't give a fuck. He's not playing the long game, playing referrals and
not even the long game. I think as a common courtesy. Well, fuck. Yeah, okay, let's at least get her a car.
Yeah, no, it's...
but the old guy dude that showed up, that's a real dealership guy.
Yeah,
he's like, this is crazy. He goes, look, we don't even know when it's going to be ready, so don't worry, we got you. We're taking care of you. He even said, I'm fucking very sorry this even happened. This is crazy. We haven't seen this before.
No, great. Yeah, we haven't seen it before, but we have no fucking courtesy cars on the lot anymore.
Yeah.
All 45 of them are gone. But we don't know anything about this.
We don't know anything about these transmissions. But he called it before. When he found out what car she was getting, he told her, he's like, I don't think you should get that kind of car.
Poseidon, if you were there, you would have just spazzed. That's the problem, by the way. You need to do exactly what you did.
Thank God I was there, yeah.
Because if it's Poseidon and Poseidon goes
a little... flip the car.
No, because Poseidon, when things go crazy, I think just kind of starts yelling, going, what are you talking about? And then the cops get called. That's the problem with some guys, is that there is a real risk that if they go too rogue, then...
Poseidon went rogue at the airport.
Oh, no.
Dude, at the airport, because we weren't boarding. The flight was taking a long time.
Oh, right. I can imagine when Poseidon gets informed of the reshuffling of the itinerary.
The reshuffling was already bad, but now this is 8 hours later. This is the plane that's supposed to take us to Toronto. Do you remember this, Poseidon?
Yeah.
He does this. He's looking at me. He didn't tell me I'm going to speak to them. He's looking at me. He's like... and then beelines it for the kiosk. And I was like, what is he doing? Like, because he didn't tell me I want to go talk about XYZ thing. That's all I hear from a distance. So I'm like, what the fuck? And I can see them nervous. They're calling their friends. These two little girls, and the Asian guy's there. Even if you stack all three of them on top of each other, he's still taller. Yeah. So he's there from a distance, you know? So I show up. I go, hey, what's up, man? And he's like, am I going to make it? I have a connecting flight. He goes, if you guys fuck me, and I'm stuck in Toronto, you know, and they're like, no, yeah, and they're calling, like, we call, they say you should still make your flight. Like, hey, we haven't even boarded. He's freaking out. Like, are you sure? And now they're panicking. Like, what if we say we're sure? This guy misses connecting flight. He buys a ticket, comes back here and fucks us.
Poseidon's a real. I can't see you. There's a screen in front.
Yeah, now you can see me.
Look at me. You're a really dangerous cocktail because you're like a toxic guy, which is fine. You're a big guy, okay, too, but also you have anxiety.
Yeah,
you have like a vulnerability to you.
He's a volcano.
So you're not just like this fucking boxer, right? You're not Mike Tyson, who's like fucking been trained to be a killer, from the age of 13.
He can't hold it in. No, it's explosive.
You have anxiety, and you're vulnerable. You're actually like a softie on the inside, so you don't know how to get it out, so you just run.
And you know what? It
probably freaks people in the service industry out.
Air Canada did offer to put us up in different hotels, obviously, different hotel rooms, if we take a flight in the morning. But as soon as she offered it, he was still red. So when I looked over and I go, tomorrow, he's like, ah, look, it's impossible. He's just freaking out. So in my head, I go, okay, she's got something to do in the morning, I guess. So then I turned back at her. I said, no, that's not a possibility. She's like, well, all I have is these fucking connecting flights. And then later, so now we're in an hour in the airport. I go, man, all the time we're wasting. We're going to end up being at Montreal like at 9 in the morning. We should have just fucking, at least we wouldn't have wasted this night. We could have been in Vancouver. We call us tomorrow morning. He's like, that's a good idea. Like, what is a good idea? I told you. He's like, yeah, but I was very upset.
By the way, you missed because we realized after also that there was a flight that night heading directly to Montreal.
At the same time as they put us in our connecting flight to Toronto. I want to strangle Air Canada.
So the thing is, I went back to see the lady that put us on the
this
flight
is
to
rough.
Toronto.
This is going to get you mad.
Now, you missed this, but they were about to call security on me.
Yeah. He went full red because he goes, you made an offer for a hotel room? I'd like to take that offer. And you know what they told him?
No. That was after for the flight for the AC314.
You know what they told him?
It's so
the
crazy.
The policy just changed.
It's so crazy.
Oh, yeah.
It's so crazy. Did you just catch that? He just fucking said the flight number. It's so crazy.
Was that the correct flight number?
AC304.
AC314, the directly to Montreal one.
How do you fucking know?
Yeah, bro. This guy's late for work. He fucking, during a podcast, he's talking on his cell phone. Doesn't do. He's like, he looks like he's lost, but he remembers the fucking flight number. I'm gonna kill him.
Is the switching being done? Yes or no? It is.
I'm gonna kill you, bro. How do you remember that flight number? You don't remember to make it here on time.
That was barely English. That was, bro. No, it's the AC314. Speaking in code.
So listen to me. So he missed this because when I noticed that there was a flight directly to Montreal and they didn't put us on it, I saw red. So I went back and I go to her. I go, hey, let me ask you a question.
You start off innocent.
Yeah, I go, yeah, how come you didn't put us on the flight directly to Montreal? I go to her.
So you would have liked that.
And she goes, it's full now. I go, it's full now. I go to her. He missed this. I go, it's full now. But I guarantee you it wasn't full before.
Fool me once. Shame on
and
you.
then she starts panicking heavy, and dude, her coworkers all huddled up next to her, and like one of them had a walkie-talkie ready and shit.
Yeah, one of them had pepper spray, and the other person, you didn't see it, but one of them had pepper spray on that.
And she goes, no, I had checked, it was full. I go, you sure you lying to me? No, I'm telling you the truth.
You sure you lying to me?
You fucking bitch.
You fucking whore. I know what you were doing.
Don't lie to me, you fucking twat.
Dude, they all like, I saw fear in their eyes.
How did that make you feel?
Good,
yes.
Oh my God, you fucking sick fuck, dude. And when did they say the policy just changed?
Right to him, he goes,
that was before.
He goes, you offered me a hotel room earlier. I'd like to take you up on that offer. She's like, yeah, the policy just changed. And he's like, what?
We just got an email from corporate.
We just got an email from corporate on a Sunday afternoon that the policy changed.
Was she being catty to you, or was that the best thing she could say in that moment?
Hold on, you have to see
hang on. Was she cunty? Was she like, actually, the policy just changed?
No, she didn't know what to say.
Oh, okay. So she just panicked.
Yeah, she panicked.
So that makes your brain melt because you know it's horseshit. You're like, what do you mean?
But you know how you want to see how I replied to this? I go to her, what? She goes, yeah, the policy just changed. So you're telling me the policy just changed? And she's like, that's not what I meant. Just they told us we can't do it anymore. And then her coworker stepped in again.
Yeah.
That's what you get.
This is it's the confidence of a second generation Canadian. Like when I worked at a bank in university, the Indians were the most respectful people because they were like, I can't even believe I'm here.
I can't let me inside a bank.
I'm gonna yell in a bank. No, I would like have to. I was like, people were rude to them sometimes. I would see people fucking almost actively fuck them over. Where it's like, we can't deal with, like, listen, man, I don't there was like this one lady named it doesn't matter her name. We'll call her Marie. She's French Canadian from like the East End, like the far East End. That's so East End, it's not even Italian anymore. It's French, okay? And she would just be like, "Écoute, je sais pas ce que tu veux,
I don't know what you want.
I don't listen. I don't like. Why are you here? What? I can't help you." So she would
as a bank.
Yeah, and you know what they would say? Yeah, it's like, these are customers. You got to. But she was like so fed up with trying to understand them because she could barely understand English when I spoke to her, let alone the Indians. God love them, right? They fucking, they speak with an accent and everything. It's very foreign to her. And what would the Indians say? Okay, no problem. And they were very respectful because they're in a bank, man. They're like all dreaming of working in a bank. They just want to have like security and, a pension and so on. So they fucking look at me, a fucking bum getting paid an hourly wage in a bank. Oh, he works in a bank. Whatever. He must know things. Meanwhile, imagine basically they were behaving like your female friend in Vancouver. Oh, he works for the dealership. He must know things. It's like, no. Most people don't know anything.
She's not even Indian. She has no excuse.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. She's white. She should fucking know what she deserves.
She should have enforced her white privilege.
Don't
worry, I did it for her.
Yeah. So maybe their kids one day will be pieces of shit, but the first generation, newly arrived, just studying, okay, I don't want any problem. Don't worry about it. Yeah, the pipe broke in my fucking place. I'm not going to call the landlord. They're going to kick me out. They're going to call the cops. I'll just fix the pipe probably, They don't want to cause a problem. But not you. You're
no, Poseidon actively causes problems.
You're a male Karen.
Dude, we went to eat at a restaurant in the airport. It's so funny, bro. Oh, no. And all the staff was Japanese. This beautiful Japanese waitress, this nice lady. We go to order. So I order because there's not much I can eat now, so I'm trying to avoid sugars. So all I had I couldn't eat pizza like my friend over here. So I ordered a charcuterie board. I go, just give me the whole charcuterie board. I'll just eat the charcuterie board.
But we had vouchers at
free. Yeah. So, and I want to waste, so I ordered a charcuterie board. Poseidon goes to order.
Ordering a charcuterie board for dinner is crazy.
Poseidon, this is Poseidon. This is the funniest thing he did all trip. He looks at her, he's like, I want this pizza. So he orders the pizza, right? She's like, what kind? This one. He's like, okay. And they go, blah, 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 blah. She's about to walk away. We'll come back here. And I want this breakfast sandwich. And she looks at him and goes, both? You want both?
He says, what's it?
I died of laughing. Yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm very hungry.
You're gonna eat a whole.
He had to justify it.
She said, "You're telling me that you're gonna eat a whole pizza to yourself
and a breakfast sandwich,
and you're gonna wash it down
with a ham and bacon breakfast sandwich,
with protein for dessert."
Dude, it was so funny her reaction. But him, yeah, I'm very hungry. Like he thought he needed to justify it because if he said, "Yeah, I'm just tasting it," she'd be like, "I'm not giving it to you."
By the way, that's Poseidon's worst nightmare. Anytime he does anything in public, is that he's going to be called out on.
Yeah, exactly. That's his worst nightmare. And she did it. Her Japanese kicked in right away. She's like, "You want both?
What's wrong with you? You fat? You fucking like
Oh, what did I tell her when I finished?
Oh, this so he's done now.
I can't.
He yelled over at her.
To you. No, but I can't believe that's every guy's worst nightmare, bro. Like every time, dude, every guy that has anxiety thinks, I'm gonna go into a fucking place. I'm gonna order 2 desserts, one for me, one for my girlfriend in the car, and I'm like freaking out because I don't want to be perceived like a fat fuck who's gonna order 2 fucking desserts. Like, imagine just getting called on it is crazy. That's literally what people think in their nightmares is gonna happen when they do anything in public.
Yeah, poor guy, and he's an anxious guy. He actually had the nightmare come to life.
That's literally like your mother, bro, being like, "You're eating yogurt at 2 a.m, you fat fuck."
He can't escape that reality.
It's such a horrible thing to have happened to you. I feel so bad.
But then after he's done his meal, the restaurant kind of clears out. She's alone. She's like she's like a couple of feet away from us. She's doing her own thing. He yells out. He leans back, smacks his stomach, and he goes, "I'm still hungry." And she's like, "Oh," and he's like, "I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding." And he's like, "Oh, good joke, good joke." She was cute though. Very nice little lady. She was a lady.
That makes it even worse. If she's a cute lady and she's like being like, "Ooh, you're gonna eat all that? What's wrong with you?"
But she didn't say
even more devastating.
She wasn't disgusted. She was curious, shocked. She was like,
she was just
Japanese. She can eat that as well. Like, what the fuck? Like, all that. And he's like,
if I can eat this, hungry. I should have told her, if I can eat this, imagine how I'm gonna eat you out.
Oh God. That's what they're afraid they're gonna.
That was her nightmare. She almost had to live it.
Oh my God!
Big Western man threatens to orally fellate me.
Fellate. Yeah, that's I'm glad you guys had a good time. And I'm glad you guys made it back. So you just went on vacation, really. It was
now that we didn't have the fucking episodes we recorded, so it was a waste of company money.
Yeah.
Oh, because you went out there specifically to
record Vancouver files, and have fun in Vancouver and talk about the stories live.
Change of pace,
shake things up.
Yeah.
And all the people are seeing are the same old shit here again. Now we're gonna have to go to another city.
I went to Whistler.
Oh yeah, we did go to Whistler.
I went to Whistler. The drive up was nice. I had a convertible.
He did have a convertible. He rented a convertible, a Mustang convertible.
You pulled an Adam from the Intellectuals. Just rented a lavish car.
Yeah, except I returned it.
Right. You just leave it in the mountains.
I was driving like about 180 kilometers an hour in the mountains on all turns and shit.
I wanted to use the bathroom at one of the hotels.
You have a death wish, bro. It
was fun.
That's just I asked, and the friend does. You know how hotels have those public bathrooms downstairs, like over there at Whistler? I said, "Hey, you got a bathroom here?" What does she say? "You staying here?" "No." Then no, we don't have a bathroom.
She said it's.
No, that's why I never asked him.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you're in a national park. Go take a shit outside.
That's why I walk
like a
in.
man.
If I gotta use the bathroom, I always beeline it for a hotel, and I always pretend like I'm there.
Oh, it's the best. I don't understand why I mean, I guess if you look homeless, they'll probably raise alarm bells. But granted, again, looking like a tax-paying member of society, but I've just walked into hotel rooms that I'm not staying. Sorry, I've walked into hotels that I'm not staying, and I just go to the fucking bathroom, take a shit. It's like if you have to take a bathroom break, why would you go to a gas station if you could just go to a hotel?
I don't know if I should give this because people are going to start doing this. So I don't know if I should say on the podcast, but I guess I will. Whatever. That's what I do. I'm giving you guys life advice. So at one moment on the way to Vancouver, actually, no, it wasn't on the way to Vancouver. It was on the way back that I had Poseidon so he could see. So one of my pet peeves is not having enough space if I'm putting my carry-on. You know, people go in and they have too much shit, so they take your spot also.
Yeah.
So I'm like, and Poseidon's like, what the fuck are we going to do? What if there's not enough space? He's panicking a lot because we're just a connecting flight and we have to grab our stuff right away. It's normal.
Yeah.
You know? So I tell him, oh, it's okay. We're just gonna board
first.
Yeah. And he's like, we can't board first. It's like my ticket says like zone 4 or zone 5. I go, yeah, it doesn't matter.
They almost never turn you away.
And he goes, no, but they could see it. I go, no, this is what I do all the time. So what I do all the time is I make it on my screen. I make it full screen so you just see the barcode. So that's all you can see. You can't see the zone on it.
Yeah, they don't want to be They don't want to be disagreeable.
As soon as they click,
yeah,
I start a conversation. So she clicks. I always go, yo, is this flight full? What's going on here? Oh, shit, it's not really that full. You're going to... She's already scanned it, looked at my ID. I walk right in.
Yeah.
We would do that for every flight. Then he's like, oh, this is a good hack. It's the best hack.
You got it. Yeah.
Don't do zone 1 because there might be only 3 people or 5 people in zone 1. They might ask some questions. Wait till zone 2.
That's a way better strategy than mine. You know what I do every time? Because I've done it before. And
I'm a rapist and I'll rape again. I get horny if I wait.
No, I pull away my phone because usually they try to look at it, and I hand them my license. So I play dumb, you know.
Yeah.
I play
I mean,
dumb
the best thing you could do is also take a screenshot and crop it. So even if they do anything, they can't see anything but the barcode.
Yeah. A hack I deploy at the airport now is every time I have to go to the U.S. and they make you take your shoes off at security. I'm not doing it.
Yeah,
I don't do it.
I don't do it.
So they go, take your shoes off. I go, I got a medical condition. Scan it. And they go, okay. They always scan them. They make me sit down. They pat it down. It holds people up. But fuck them. I don't care.
You know what I'm gonna start doing?
I'm not taking my shoes off.
You know what I'm gonna start doing?
I literally once said I have a doctor's note, and people don't know how to react. They go, okay.
I have one thing that I need to start doing is I don't want to take that X-ray machine anymore. I'm gonna start saying no.
You're nuts.
No, can you please fucking put me in the metal detector? Because, dude, I've been traveling a lot. There's no way them radiating me every fucking day 3 times it is normal. There's no way that's good for me.
They microwave you for 5 seconds.
You got to get Nexus.
And then they always make it do double. I used to always get Nexus, but Nexus they don't care in Canada.
They still make you do the scanning and thing?
I think so.
And that wasn't English, Jesus. Sorry, I'm congested. They make you do the scanning and shit. Okay.
Maybe I'll renew my Nexus.
Yeah, but request, because fuck everyone else. That's my thinking. Everyone's at the airport 2 to 3 hours early.
Why are you radiating me?
People's time is not valuable. People say their time is valuable. It's not. You're at the airport. You're going to do nothing. You're going to wander around. Waste people's time. Just get scanned manually. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah,
fuck
I don't care about the metal detector, and I don't care about you scanning my body.
Yeah.
Even these all the 4 flights I had to take this time, all of them they pat me down after they scan me twice, and they still pat me down. They still molest me.
Yeah, I don't care.
So I get radiated and molested.
I don't care if a guy grabs my balls.
I don't care either at this point. I'm like, but they still radiated me.
Something a little strange happened to me, and I forgot to talk to you about it. Remember when we went to that place downtown?
Why'd you make? You're making it sound like we went to a whorehouse. What are you talking about?
No. Fuck, I forgot the name, bro. The place at the casino.
D6.
Yes, D6. Yeah. There you go. Bro, the security guard outside right before I enter the...
It's a little lounge nightclub type of thing.
Where's that?
It's at the casino in Vancouver.
Because I'm a smoker.
Okay. Oh, out there, okay.
Because I'm a smoker, and I had to step out...
Well, you came after me, yeah.
Yeah, I had to step out to smoke every time. But the thing is, because the first guys pat you down, and then, you don't have to pat me down again, because now I'm on, the terrace or whatever the fuck. Because you have to, kind of get out and shit. But he tapped me down. He goes, I have to tap you down again.
Well, he does because you left the premises. He doesn't know if you're.
Well, no, I'm right around the corner. Anyways, so but he every time he tapped me down, he'd really go into the crotch.
Well, I mean, if I was you, that's where I would hide the gun, or knife. Crotch, perhaps between your butt cheeks, is the other option.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, Poseidon could actually hold a knife or a gun if it's small enough in between his ass cheeks. And since the guy goes over, he doesn't go in his ass cheeks.
Yeah, I could actually.
It's really uncomfortable if they do go up the ass cheeks and the knife's there, just dig it in. But, you know, Poseidon's got a death wish anyway.
But imagine explaining if they do catch a knife in your ass.
No, you get a foldable knife.
But imagine you have a foldable knife in your ass and they do find it. That's an embarrassing thing to explain.
Oh,
What do you have a butterfly knife in your asshole?
Having anything in your ass.
Anything could happen. I might need to cut up an apple.
Yeah.
I get hungry.
You don't want to get caught with anything in your ass. If you get caught with anything, like, just,
It's too embarrassing.
even if it's just drugs, an apple, like, it doesn't matter, bro. Just the act of.
I think it's worse if you get caught with something in your ass that's not illegal. That's the most embarrassing. Like, you could have put an apple. You could have just held it.
Yeah, there was no necessity for that.
We would have let you in here with an apple.
Well, I mean, like, a switchblade is not illegal, right? You could put it in a check bag, right?
As
You
long
put a
as
Swiss
it
Army
doesn't-
knife in
as
your.
long as it doesn't pass the length of the palm of your hands, it's legal.
But you know,
The blade.
right.
If the blade does not pass, if it's no longer than the palm of your hand.
Oh, is that the benchmark of
Wait,
whether
what if
blade is
it's
legal to
Poseidon?
hold? I
Serious
have
question.
no clue.
What if they do a pat down and what you have between your cheeks is legitimately your fucking wallet?
Yeah, it's just where you keep your wallet.
That's just embarrassing. Because the guy's like, "Why do you keep your wallet in your ass?"
It would be a funny thing. Like, it's just it would be a funny YouTube prank because you just stick your wallet up your ass and they find it and it's just your ID. And they go, "Why is this up your ass?" And you're like,
Because I hand it to all you fuckers.
"Yeah, that's a great line." Or you can just say, "Because I like to waste your time." Or I want to see if you're paying attention. I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to see.
I want to make sure this place is safe.
I want to make sure this place is safe.
I want to make sure this place is safe. You think I'm the weirdo? I'm the one keeping everyone here safe.
I'm like a secret shopper.
Yeah. You found the wallet. Good for you. This place is safe. I want to let you guys know they're doing a bang up job. High five.
Yeah.
I'll take my wallet right back. Yeah. Hold on.
It's just
You passed the test.
no. The thought of getting caught with anything up your ass is so embarrassing though, because like they know then that you went through the effort of bending over and spreading your own ass cheeks and putting something there. Which
And what if
is
it's a big wallet, like the old school wallets where it's like just explode from the sides? You have your receipts in there. It's not like a new one, you know?
Yeah.
It's like one of the old ones.
Velcro?
You use it as an excuse. I can't put it in my back pocket and unbalances my back.
Bro, it's a chain wallet. The chain goes up your ass, but it goes. You forgot to remove it from. So they just follow the chain up your ass, and there's a wallet there, a Velcro.
Velcro
It's
gets
hanging-
stuck to
it's hanging
Poseidon's
out of your
ass
ass hair.
hair.
Oh,
It's hanging out of your ass like a tail.
ass hair, Poseidon.
I'm a furry.
Oh. All right, listen, erosandcompany.com. Get other stuff to put up your ass. Use the promo code Pantelis for 15% off. That's right. It's almost like not paying taxes. And from somewhere outside of Quebec, it's even less than that. You're getting a significant discount.
Free money.
Yes. Like, subscribe, share, tell your friends. Subscribe to the audio. Patreon.com/Pantelis. Sam Adamo has got the podcast out there. Sam Adamo, you got the Bordello podcast?
The Bordello Podcast, yes, on YouTube and everywhere podcasts are at. You could just look up my name or the Bordello with 2 L's. It's up there. Yeah, if you're a WAP, we have a lot coming in the coming days. We got Italy's playing Israel, and
Greece is playing England.
Oh, are you?
In England on Thursday.
Oh, okay. You guys had a bad start to the Nations League campaign, right?
No, we're undefeated.
Oh, really?
We're in first place.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
I thought you guys lost both games.
No, we won both games.
Good for you. What'd
Yeah.
you play?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, it's not. Well, listen, you can only beat the teams in front of you.
Exactly.
Hold on.
Okay.
We're holding, Poseidon. What do you want?
What's the league called?
You got a soundbite.
Why don't you put just Greece national soccer team? But it's right there. It's literally men's football.
You're gonna expose them, expose your people. Who'd you beat?
Ireland we beat.
Ireland.
Okay, Ireland. Listen, Ireland are not good, but they're a respectable team.
We beat
Finland.
Yeah.
All right, great,
It
excellent.
wasn't the worst.
Well, hang on. You're in League B, right?
Yeah, we're with
Because England got demoted to League B. Oh, okay. Well,
Is this the
all
World
right.
Cup?
this is to qualify for the next.
Okay, for the World Cup.
Yeah,
Kind of not really. Yeah.
Do you
it's
think
like
we're gonna beat England?
I think we can. Anybody can beat England.
You mean your neighbors to the west?
Yeah.
Oh, we lost
Pantelis.
to Germany.
Wait, what is this? We
That was a friendly game.
Pantelis' team and your neighbors to the west.
Yes.
You Albanian dog.
How is Albania
Swear to God,
doing
I'm
for you?
gonna strangle you with those headphones.
How's Albania doing for you guys? You
I'm gonna
guys
strangle you.
You guys got a good goalie, Strakosha?
Yeah. Plays for your team. Yeah. How is how are your Albanian boys doing, Poseidon? Look it up and say we.
Look it up and say we.
Anyway, buddy.
His eyeballs.
Yeah,
It's like a cartoon.
Yeah, so Bordello Podcast. We're still pigeonholed into soccer a lot of the time, but yeah. We put out an episode a couple weeks ago called Wops in the Apple Orchard, which started off with a little bit of prose to the Macintosh Apple that I wrote to Arthur when I was at an orchard, and it's bombing. It's got 110 views. So I try to branch out, and it gets 0 views. And when I talk about Italian football, it gets 1,400 in an hour.
Yeah,
and it's it's a curse. So
it happens.
So what I'm gonna do is when we play Israel in a couple days, I'm gonna foist politics on them.
You have to.
There's no choice. Yeah. So
yeah, Palestinian flag over there, an Israeli flag showing an Iranian one, some missiles. Bam.
It does. Yeah. Whatever.
The thumbnail has to have missiles.
Okay. Yeah. I'll consider it. No, thanks for having me on. I appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
All right.
We've built this prison cell 'cause we can't trust ourselves. Critically ashamed and all